Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Temple Owls, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Pirates will kick it away to start. And he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Owls offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this.
Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He fires one deep down the right side. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the East Carolina Pirates offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Pirates are marching down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, East Carolina. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Fakes to grab. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to throw. Fakes to grab on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, ECU. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback extends the play. That's reeled in, it's Lewis. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Fires deep on the run. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Complete downfield. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Now, this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Buys a little time. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He makes the catch. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Makes a connection. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Owls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly. Give him 6. Touchdown, Owls.
And And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Now they'll run the draw. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. It'll be a draw. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it. There he goes. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Never has to leave the pocket and fires over the middle. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Keeps looking downfield. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Making side adjustments here. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Gets rid of it. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
3:25.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense gets set for second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball is thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Fires to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Going to the ground. On the move is the 30. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Richardson. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab inside the 30. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. It's caught downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Temple looking for a touchdown from the red zone. Bringing the heat. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception there.
Wants to throw again. He's got it on the run. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field.
Hold on.
So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Love the competitive nature by the defender on that play. That's just a 50-50 ball, and that defender swatted it away.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Going for it all. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Hurley. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Pirates can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Pirates will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Turns it loose deep. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Got some room to run. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chain. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the 2nd half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like, the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You could tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Pirates will call on their punt team. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Lewis. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Owls have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. On to attempt the try. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 6 over Wisconsin. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more fit.
Tipped at the line, and it's intercepted. Touchdown, Owls! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
If you're laser focused on defense and you're dialed into the quarterback
and it's blocked. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. What a play. Finding a way to get it into the end zone, and after all of that, it's even better. You wind up with a 2-point conversion. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
You got to give the defense credit here because they came out here in the second half with the goal of putting the clamps on this passing attack, and they have not allowed a completion yet in the third quarter. This offense is thrown in.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Pirates will send out the punt unit.
Good disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation, and they use their speed to get to the QB.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They're working that left side. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. On target. Turning on the Jets. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
To the air on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Grab near the marker. It's Lewis. Touchdown, Temple! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off play action on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires one high and deep. Snags it down the right side. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Looking for a gap. It's Hurley. Jukes his way for more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. It's complete.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He'll go to the sneak. The Pirates back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback keeper. Breaks into the open. Got enough space. Touchdown Pirates. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll start this drive going to the air, using his legs to buy some time. They'll run the screen, and he'll be brought down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Dixon. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They go to the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Fires to the tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. He'll throw it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. They'll leave it with him. They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does cross the 50, and now to be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Finds his tight end. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on 4th down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Got the first down, looking for more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Pirates are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Pirates will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Fires to the right. Touchdown, East Carolina. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And just like that, the game is completely changed, right? The defense comes away with a huge turnover, and the offense able to cash it in, capitalize by scoring a touchdown. So they've now got the lead. Not a lot of time left, but it feels like all the momentum is now on their side. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll go to the ground. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Got his man downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A first down for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout and time. Of the essence for this offense to get things done. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Power football with the run. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about.
Defense.
The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his man. It's Lewis. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied up.
And that's why this kid is so automatic. Set him up anywhere on the field, and he puts it right down the pipe.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Wood. Come out on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. Will they try to win it here or be content to play for overtime? We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable fourth down if I don't complete this third and long.
And the Pirates decide to punt it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The first play of this drive comes from the 27. Off the play fake on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's second and long. The play action fake. Fires on the move. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied here in the fourth quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
Finds his big tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. They'll snap it from the 39, and the kicker will need a 56-yarder to give his team a chance to win. Kick is good! The big leg delivers the winner. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Denton, Texas, home to the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see a team from the American, the Army Black Knights, taking on a fellow opponent from the American, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Black Knights will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mean Green offense will take the field, and they'll get this thing underway. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Pressure coming. Fires on the move. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. The Cadets offense will get the ball for the first time. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smooth.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. It seems like every week, defensive coordinators go in, and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
To the air on 1st down. Working that left side now. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Shoots it to the left. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. With jet sweep pass. There he goes. Rustled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Texas. Getting got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And they run the option, and that had no chance. And the QB, you could tell something was a little bit messed up, and he starts to run. It goes nowhere. Defense swarms him. That is the play that we don't want to run again.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down, still moving. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They go to the ground. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Quarterback will keep it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's King. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try the run. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Well, the offense is trying to get physical. They're pulling the backside guard on that play. He completely whiffs, though, and misses his block, and as a result, it's a negative play.
North Texas will try to pick up the 4th down here. Trying play action. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the break, and North Texas has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. The give on the option. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. On the option, he'll keep it himself. The pitch. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. That'll move the chains. It'll be a 1st down for North Texas. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. North Texas lining up facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going for the big play. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense
fires deep toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. North Texas to the line with a 1.5 miles to go on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. North Texas started this drive in the shadow of its own end zone, but then... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And here's the return. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Now on the option. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 35. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Ready to fire from the pistol. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. He leaves it with his back.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Catch in the middle. It's King. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Catch in the middle, it's King. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting him, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get...
Touchdown, North Texas! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point was good.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Here's the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They finally make the stop, but he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Presley. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to set up the screen. Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. It's caught. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Touchdown, Army! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, that was a huge touchdown for the offense there, just to try to get some mojo going here at halftime. It had been tough sledding here in the first half. Only a field goal before they finally got into the end zone. So obviously still a lot of work to do. You're still trailing on the scoreboard, but that's going to do a lot for their confidence, I think, before heading into the second half.
He'll bring it out. It's Provo. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. dropped the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. Right down the boulevard. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun 1st half? And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely DATQ Stadium.
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the 2nd half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half. To get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And the Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Boom. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. The throw. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on third and long. Snagged in the middle, it's Provo. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. North Texas really has it going on offense. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. They just keep firing. On the run, fires downfield. Finds a man on the right. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. North Texas started this drive in the shadow of its own end zone, but now they've moved out, got a little something cooking. Touchdown, Mean Green. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he doinks it off the left upright. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, you're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, North Texas. This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Now on 3rd down after that run.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Holding, receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here we go. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. A full dive to haul that You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night?
Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Rides the back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Heaves it on the run. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets in the helmet. And you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The short hands, it's Davis. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's going to let it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the running back. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The offense has already gone for it 5 times on 4th down. Maybe the 6th time is the charm. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Off play action. quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You got to give this defensive staff a ton of credit. They had a plan for this guy, right? They've watched him on film. He's been eating defenses alive. They've limited him. That was only his first catch. They've changed up their coverages. They've gotten after the quarterback. Great defensive game plan coming in this one.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Black Knights headed quickly to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone cut.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
Makes a grab past the marker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on. Offense.
What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. North Texas will have to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Makes a move. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's got some space. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. That one comes out hot down the right side. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run in Florence. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Black Knights! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Rides to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Lawrence. Got the first down and more. Flying out to the left. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mean Green. Boy, did they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile in.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over, and this coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe fight.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. The play action fake. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. 4th down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Here's the pressure. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. All business today for this ball club. They come come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that were going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.